Alright, here I am, El Draco. Here we are back, on Wind Waker. Alright, my last video was Wind Waker Outset Island, walkthrough part 1. Well, here's part 2. We left off where, that girl fell into the forest, and now we gotta go save her. So, without further ado, let's go talk to the Sword Master. You'll find him on this side of the island. He'll teach you how to use the sword, and you'll gain access to it. And then after that, we can just go killing monsters and saving the girl. You don't have to do what he says. I ignore him all the time. So I find him highly annoying. Alright, well, here's the Sword Master. Orca, I think his name is. Say yes. Epic music. Alright, you have to do what he says. Just hit him with B and nothing else. If you try anything else, he'll like hit you back. Alright, no thrust this time. Now I'll get to do the thrust. Alright, so those are the basic skills that you have mastered. There's one move he has left to teach you, but in order to do that, you needed to obtain 15 night crests. And, you can't really gain access to them just yet. You have to wait till further in the game. How you get them is you go against these things called Dark Nuts, and they are from pretty much every Zelda game, but in here, they look kind of wolfish, except without a tail. They have two sets of armor, one on their head and one that covers their upper body. There's two ways you can gain Night Crest from them. You can knock off their helmet and then use your grappling hook, which will also you'll get later in the game, to obtain the Night Crest. Or if you're lucky enough, you kill Dark Nut, you will get this little glowing orb after they disintegrate. You cut that orb and it should have a bunch of other have a Night Crest and a bunch of other goodies. That's not until later. And after you gained those 15 Night Crests, you report back to Orca when you can, and he'll teach you something called the Hurricane Spin, which I found really, really fun because it's easy to kill numerous of enemies. One flaw though, you actually become dizzy after that. Can't necessarily blame Link because you run around in circles. I'm gonna be sneaky. That didn't work out exactly as I planned, but I forgot what those things are called, But you can obtain something from them, and it's called a joy pendant. Oh, you guys look so terrifying. Dangling from a branch. Awesome. Ouch. They actually look like they hurt. Alright, we're almost towards the end of part 2. So. So much dialogue. This part kind of pisses me off a little bit. Don't worry, you'll get your revenge later in the game. Eventually. But that's not until... I think the second time you get to the Forsaken Fortress. Actually, this is rather sad. In a sense. I mean, your sister just got kidnapped by a gigantic bird, no thanks to these stupid pirates. I don't know about you, but I'd be really pissed off if my little sister got kidnapped by a gigantic bird because of someone else. And here we go again, bunch of dialogue. I swear, sometimes it's like they're speaking a different language. Alright, now that the dialogue is over, now we have to go get the shield. As if you're listening carefully to what Tetra said, that you need a shield, not just a plain sword. So, that being said, we go up here. You notice that there's no shield there. But look who has it. Your grandma does. Yay! Now this part is actually really, really sad, in my opinion. Poor old grandma. I gotta say, Nintendo did a really good job with this storyline for this version of Zelda. Bye-bye, grandmother. Alright, now that that's finished, now you report back to Tetra. I think that's kind of gross that one of those little boys has just this gigantic booger coming out of his nose, and nothing ever happens to that thing. That's actually rather gross if you really think about it. I mean, even a cartoony pig farting isn't that gross. Well, that's the end of part 2. Join me in the next movie, A Pirate Ship. Well, once again, this is Eldraka, going away now. Bye. Or later, whatever.